Hi Stampers, this is Amy Whalen. Thanks for joining me today at Amy's Inklings. Today I wanted to show you how to make these cute little boxes with our envelope punch board in order to house some jumbo tea lights. So come join me. Let me show you real quickly what these look like once they're opened. And I will add that this is an idea that I actually got from Sam Donald. She's a consultant in the United Kingdom. She has great 3D projects. If you're not familiar with her website, it's poodles.co.uk. You should head over there because she has some great 3D items. But anyway, so I just covered these with washi tape. Now granted, this is a washi tape that's now retired, and unfortunately so is the ribbon that I used on this one too. I checked the clearance rack. It's no longer on there. It was on there for a long time, so I'm kind of bummed. But just an idea of how I made these. And by the way, this one was made with Peaceful Pines stamp set. Love it. You've seen me use it before. This one I made with Versatile Christmas, and I tied it up with our jute rope and used one of our fabulous snowflake embellishments. This one is wrapped up in some washi tape too, and I just added a little bling with this, with the snowflake and the goodness and the rhinestones on the front. Wow, Amy, wake up! All right, but this is the one we're actually going to be making today, and if you open it, well, I'm not going to open this one since I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm going to do the front a little bit different. So let's go ahead and get started. What you need to do is start with a piece of cardstock. This is Lost Lagoon that measures 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches. And then you get your trusty envelope punch board. Yes, envelope, we're making a box, but you're still going to get your envelope punch board. And we're going to line it up at the 2-inch. We're going to punch and score. If you are not familiar with our punch boards, they're so much fun. Slide this over to 4.5 and punch again. I turned it, and I'm going to do this on every side at 2 inches and at 4.5. So I punch and score, 4.5, punch and score, and I'm going to do that all the way around. Sorry if I'm making the table shake. And one more. Alright, then I'm going to push this in the back, and I'm going to use the corner rounder punch here to round each corner. And that is it. Remove those bits. Alright, so then I'll go ahead and burnish the score lines. The punch boards that we have, the box and the envelope punch boards, come with their own bone folder. That's an added bonus, what we would call in Louisiana lanyard. It also comes with that corner rounder in the back, so 2 lanyards. These punch boards are great. Okay, now I need to get my template, and what we're going to do on this side, I'm going to cut these 2 score lines. See, so these 2 flaps now come up. I'm going to turn it around, and this time I'm going to cut these lines. So now I have flaps that come this way and flaps that come that way. So this is when I definitely need my template to remind me where things go. Okay, so I need to put glue on this back panel. I'm using our tear-in tape. This stuff is awesome. You just tear it off like masking tape. You don't need to cut it with scissors. And it's much easier to get that paper backer off than it was to get it off our old sticky strip. I never filmed with sticky strip because I had the hardest time getting that paper back off, and I'm sure you can relate with what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to turn my template over, and it shows me I need more tape. Let's see. I need some here, and here. See how much easier it is to put this on than the old sticky strip. Okay, and here. And then after this I have one tiny little area that needs it, and that's going to be right here. Okay. It is easier to burnish this before you try to release it, the paper back. Alright, so let's see what I did first. These are going to come in. Okay, so I'm going to do this side first. Oh no! Don't do that. See how much easier that comes off? Alright, so now we're going to close this up. And close that one up. A little tear, but that won't show. The next thing we're going to do is close this down and then bring that up. So we'll take this one off. And I think sometimes it's easier to figure out where the sides need to go when I bring the top down. Just helps me make the box. So we'll put that there. And then let's take these off. And then the box is done. Okay. See how that's going to close? Isn't that awesome? Alright. Then we're going to need a piece of vanilla cardstock that measures 2 by 2. So 2 by 2 inches for the vanilla. I'm going to take out my Lost Lagoon ink. And the stamp is from Versatile Christmas. I'm going to be using, which one was it? This one. Wishing you the best of times at Christmas. And I'm going to do, as I said, the front a little differently. I'm going to bring this down closer. Like that. I'm going to take out our washi tape. This is the Lost Lagoon washi tape that comes out of the 2014-2016 in color washi tape. You've seen me use this before too. This washi tape is fun. And I'll have to admit, when it first came out, I just didn't get the allure of washi tape, but I totally get it now. I like to punch a little finger notch at the top, and I'm just going to make it equal segments sticking out on both sides. Okay, and then we're going to sponge this. This is a very old sponge. I've had it a long time. It works great. Makes a bit of a mess, but that's okay. Alright. So now we're going to put it all together. Notice I punched it first before I attached the glue so that I wouldn't have glue behind it to catch the cover. Alright. We're going to switch over, before I finish this, we're going to switch over to the votive candles. Now these are jumbo votive candles. I got them at IKEA. These are very hard to find. It's the only place I could find them. So if you don't have an IKEA store in your area, then just go online and order them from them. This one is vanilla. I also picked up some berry scented ones. And then I've been having fun with this one too. I don't know if this is coconut mint, but I love the color. Isn't that pretty? Kind of reminds me of Island Indigo. Alright, so where did I put my washi? Here we go. So this particular washi tape is a little bit more narrow than some of the others. So we're going to wrap this around the candles twice to cover the space. Okay? So I'm just going to Put it right at the top. The metal part of this votive candle is aluminum. It's really easy to bend it. So as I'm putting the washi tape on, I'm holding it on the candle itself, not on the rim, because I'm trying not to get the rim bent. Okay, let's put another layer on. See? I needed 2 layers for this one to get completely covered. Washi tape is great. Oh, and by the way, there are some washi tapes on our clearance rack for only $1.99. So if you go to amysinklings.com and hit the Shop Now button, look for the clearance rack, and there's some great washi tape projects there. Items there that are only $1.99. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for this votive candle. I'm probably going to fast forward through it. Okay, now I can slip these inside the box, close it up. 2 more things I'm going to do. I want to use one of these, even though this is mint macaron. I think it's still a pretty match, but these are the blossom accent pieces, and I'm going to attach that with a glue dot on the front. Okay, pretty. And then we'll tie it up with some ribbon. And this is the, what do they call this? This is the Lost Lagoon. Well, I'll have to put the name on the screen. And this is what we're going to use to tie it up. And then we'll be done. Wow, I got way too much ribbon. And there you have it. Aren't those adorable? And by the way, they smell really good too. Thank you so much for coming by Amy's Inklings today. This was a really fun project. I enjoyed sharing it with you. And if you don't have a consultant at the moment, I'd love to help you out. You can reach me at amysinklings@gmail.com. Or if you're ready to place an order, head on over to my store, amysinklings.com, and use the Shop Now button. I'm so pleased you joined me today. Come again soon. Bye-bye.